Hello, Precision Volume Traders. Welcome. It's the weekend update. It's October 20th. Let's get going. Let's get moving, guys. Welcome to Precision Volume Trading. This will be our rest notice. No representation is being made that the use of any precision volume trading strategy, system, or trading methodology will generate profits. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. There is substantial risk of loss associated with trading securities, futures, options, and equities. Please, ladies and gentlemen, only risk capital should be used to trade with. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to your financial advisor for any advice. All right, let's dive on into what we see going on for the upcoming week. All right, ladies and gentlemen, starting off on Monday, October 21st, we don't see any really news announcements or anything there, so it may be a short or a slight slow move to get kicked off. We do kick off on Tuesday. Existing home sales in Richmond Fed. Robert Kaplan speaking. Wednesday we can see the housing price index, and then a petroleum report. Then Thursday, naturally, durable goods, jobless claims, composite flash, new home sales, and Kansas City Fed, rounding it up on Friday with consumer sentiment and Baker Hughes rig count. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for just the news. Now, naturally, we know Trump can throw in all kinds of sort of stuff going into looks like the really a good full week of pretty good trading looking like it's coming out. The other thing we want to kind of look at here before we move any forward any charts, clicking on the earnings tab of the browser, we can see Monday we start with some really good earnings plays that are going to be coming out. So we're coming into the earnings season. A nice little kickoff here, as we can see Monday, Tuesday after the close, 24, and it starts really ramping up, 40 and 37, 59 and 99, and then naturally 78 and 90, 35 on the open of Friday. So we're really starting to kick off the earnings season here as well. Start looking for those plays. As I kind of announced in our room, Rick is joining us and starting to work on options trade setups as well. So, guys, I don't know if he'll have any earnings plays. Don't want to throw that out there, but I want to say that he is coming on board with us to start showing some of his trades and be a part of precision volume trading for you, our members, as well. All right, guys, let's dive on into some charts so we can see what's going on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, starting off with gold on a weekly chart. Starting off with gold, because we have seen our gold here is on a green with no retracements at all. Just kicked right off here on the green on the weekly perspective and has been going up. Now, if we just look at our support swing point on gold here, we have done a 61.8 retracement, but we're not going any higher, and our centipede is actually trying to break to the downside. So we've taken our money line, we've actually taken our bottom quarter line, and we're it looks like we're just playing around up here at the top side with the actual high on here at the 1560, I think 15, actually high 1566.2, and I'm not right on it, but let's try to get up there as close as we can. 66.5. So we're kind of playing here in the swing point candles up here. So if there's any kind of breakage here, after our centipede does any kind of lift or change in direction, we are looking for gold to do some pushbacks here, at least to our support line of 1418. Now, how do we get there? All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I just covered the mic up for this, be able to put a control in here in our swing point high and swing point low. Looks like our control is 1508. So from 1508, looking for a pullback here to get below that. We're already trading below that. This is telling me that gold should be coming to 1448. Remember our 1448.47 on our swing point daily chart. So looking at, long as we stay underneath this 1507, 1508, we're looking for a 1448. I know it says 47.6, but I think we're going to see that 48 over on our daily chart. So that's our weekly gold. We can do a little push up here. Looks as though we've already lifted, but our target for next week is going to be 1447 on gold. All right, guys, so continuing on, here is our gold daily chart. Now, our gold daily chart, we resumed the red on our money line here at 14 on our daily. We can see our red money line here and our red arrow on our gold daily chart. We resume that red if we can get this closed below this 1487, and there's our 1448 target. Now we'll throw in another red if we get the close actually below 1478 even. So I'm still looking for and keep wanting to hit anything once we start trading under this 1488. I will be looking for the deeper push to get down here to our 1448 on gold. So that's our weekly number, and then there's our daily number. Now all that's got to pertain and work out with us start trading under 1488, 1487, and then also the completion here 1478. So we continue to make higher lows, but we also continue to make lower highs, higher lows. So we're just working ourselves to it and looking for the trades to start happening under the 1487 to continue on. We'll see Centipede just drop once it gets there, but got to be trading below that 1487 and 1478 to get our 1448. All right, let's get ready for some crude. All right, ladies and gentlemen, crude action, crude action now. This is the weekly chart. We've been kind of looking at this chart for several weeks, and I'll go ahead and remove. All right, I went ahead and removed the volume profile. It was being a little cantankerous there and wouldn't let me remove it. So here we are on weekly. Two reds after a yellow. Most of the value and dynamics has been sucked out. So let's see if we made the first move. It does look like the first move was all calculated and successful from the red up to the top, almost to our full red, but for our white though from a weekly. So now let's take a look at our second red. Now we have a second red with our centipede looking to push to the downside. And that takes us, if we can get through, start making some new lows, because it seems as though this $50 area has been holding with a low, then a new low, now higher lows. So from all aspects, it's looking like they're wanting to come up here and take some stops, and that's okay. All we need to do is get up here in the 56. If we get to the 58s, or even here, we resume the red once we start trading below our money line. So we can let them do the retracements up inside here. Our zone for them to pull back into is 57.22, 58.50. Anywhere in that sell zone we will resume under 54.33. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, that's okay if we just get us a control. Our actual control in this little swing point, is still 52.77. So now that's taking this candle, this candle, this candle, and this candle. So we've actually got to be below 52.89. So let's just simply say, okay, well, no worries. We can remove our actual control area and then say, okay, good. Good, good, good. 52.77. Yeah, there we go. That takes us all the way down to $42 if they run up and put in an 850 up here. So, not going to you guys know I want to keep the safest putt just in the swing point. So utilizing our candle that's not on our red. I mean, we know we've got to use the other candle, but I'm just trying to say, okay, how can we get through if we come inside here to our top quarter to 55.71 and break back down? Our first target here would be at the better swing point of 49.60. So now let's start looking on the daily to find a good opportunity for the sell. Okay, now here on our crude daily chart, it does look a little bit more in reality over here, right? We've had a major down move here, major down move off the red. And we even got to the first target there, no issues. So now we are trying to retrace back up to the upside, and that does make sense now to get into that 57.20 all the way up here to 58.83. So from a daily perspective, yeah, we do need to get back up inside here to have some more to sell. All right, so what is our first rotation saying here for a lift? Well, that's our money line there. And if we start really trading above our 54.29, well, that gets us up to the 57.22 and 60.15 area. So with our centipede trying to take a lift here, if we can get any kind of close from a retracement perspective, anything above that 54.20 area, we should be seeing higher prices of the 57.22. So let's take a bigger stance on it and say, well, our red does match up with our white there at 57.28. So we should be able to see some longs between 57.18 and 58.71. First little tap of the box may see some sellers. So I'll be looking for trades above 54.20 to be alongside up to 57.24 for the retracement side, possibly to get some more sales there. All right, guys, let's take a look at some bonds. All right, bonds, ZB weekly. A magenta down below, two greens pushing up. Bonds have been doing their job. Now it looks like all of a sudden on a weekly perspective, we've got some bond rotation here. We did make a new low. So that's kind of a signal. Bonds are tired of going up, looking for a little down push. I'm going with the downside. We have the swing high in. We have an 850 in. Weekly target is going to be 154.30. 154.30. 154.30 on the 30-year bonds. So now let's get us a daily chart so that we can see how we're going to get there underneath that volume. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the ZB daily, ZB bonds. All right. Remember, our real target somewhere in that 154 to 155. I think we have 154.30 on our weekly. So right now, off of our first red up here at the top, yeah, we did make the bottom of the box. Everything was rock and roll. So it looks like we keep trying to get some sort of lift, but we're not seeing the volume here. So from our first arrow, what is a rotation to get back up? Well, that would be in the 161 area as well. So notice we see a 154 down here. So we'd love for bonds to try to push up here to the 161, get right into our ATR, get it right into the box, and then start pushing back. So we've covered the box on both sides. We're still trying to get down here to the bottom of this box. And if we just do the continuation on our bond setup, we can't use the upside candle. Let me kind of measure that. It is exactly right on the switch over. So if we simply say, yeah, okay, we use that, and we've already pushed it. Now we've pushed the red. So we're just like, if we can get up here to the 161 to have the continuation. I think I'm a little bit off there. Now we look perfect. And we've got the 155.2 total ending move. So I'm going to stay with this and say hopefully bonds can get a little lift up here to the 161.3 and then go ahead and break on down to our through our 159 to start hitting our lower prices, getting down here to the 155.2 and as per our weekly 154. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much it. I'm sharing our videos now to our YouTube page as well. Hope you'll get subscribed to the YouTube page so that you can see other videos as well as our own proprietary. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for our YM, NASDAQ, ES, and Russell, go ahead, come on into our live trading room. I will have those numbers for us bright and early tomorrow morning for our weekly numbers as well, ladies and gentlemen. All right, have a great weekend. Get signed up for the live trading room. See you tomorrow in the live trading room as well, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great weekend. See you tomorrow.